Hello and welcome to another video on building tips and how to use blocks in your building in Minecraft. Today we are looking again at the 1.16 snapshot. We are looking at netherite, soul soil, basalt and ancient debris. Last week we looked at the brighter blocks here, the stem blocks, and if you missed that video there will be a link to it in the corner of the video. This week we are looking at the slightly darker blocks, so the ones that don't really go in the magenta and the cyan colour palette. This is a block of netherite, and even though it's quite dark it does still have some tones of different colours in it. Here I have put it with the grey concrete, the grey concrete powder, grey wools, so it pretty much goes with the grey things. And I have put it with this one as well, which is actually purple terracotta, but it's like a magenta-y colour, isn't it? A pinky colour, because there are slight pinky colours in. I think that works quite nicely with that. Then I've got this, which is the light grey terracotta, which again is like more of a pinky colour. I think that goes quite well. And then these little colours in here are kind of brownish colours. I've got brown terracotta, and this is actually grey terracotta, but it looks brown. I know, it's so confusing. And then the blue terracotta as well, because there are kind of like purpley hints in here as well. So if you look at this colour here, it's kind of similar to this colour. There's a bit of a variation of colours of blocks there, not all grey. Then next we have the soul soil, all the S's. Put my teeth back in. This is a little bit like the soul sand, so we've obviously got browns in here. So again we've got brown terracotta, grey terracotta, which as we've established before is more brown. This is a mushroom block. I think that goes really quite well with it. And then I've gone for some woods here as well. So we've got dark oak planks and the dark oak, which I believe is that one, and the spruce, which actually look fairly similar, but when you put them next to each other, they are not. This is the stripped dark oak log. So obviously the end of this is slightly darker than the side, but I think they both go at a push. The end of it goes better than the side because obviously it's a little bit darker. Then we come on to the ancient debris. Now, according to people, this is really hard to find in survival. So we're probably talking creative here, or just using it as like an accent block. I think that the granite will go with it, because look, you see that pixel there and that pixel there? They're pretty much the same colour. I think that might work quite well. So that's maybe quite a good thing for granite, to encourage people to use it more often. Again, we've got the brown terracotta and the grey terracotta. This is light grey terracotta again, which I think goes really, really well. I think, yeah, I need to use that somewhere. I like that. I've put it with the nether brick. Yeah, I think at a push you could use the nether brick as well. Again, that's a good way of including nether brick in your builds. And then we come on to the basalt, or basalt, however you want to say it. So this has got two ways that it can be placed this way. So this is the side of it and this is the end of it. Again, we've got light grey concrete, grey concrete powder and the grey wool. So I think they all go in. I'm just looking actually. I think the blue terracotta might go. It's a slightly more purple blue, but I think that might go at a push, just to give a slightly different tone to all of the greys in there. And then the end, I think the end would go better with the light grey concrete. I don't think that would go quite so well with the side, because the end of it has got lighter tones in it. Again, we've got grey concrete, light grey concrete and the grey wool. Something that I keep forgetting about with blocks are the top textures to certain blocks. This is the blast furnace. So I think the top of this goes really quite nicely with the netherite block. I think that would be a really nice floor. And the top of the ancient debris, you can't place it on its side like you can the basalt. So this would just be for a floor or a ceiling. But I think that goes really well with the brown terracotta and the light grey terracotta. I really am liking that with the light grey terracotta. I'm going to have to remember that in my builds. And then, as we discussed, the top and bottom of the basalt has a slightly different texture. So here I've used furnaces and the blast furnace again. And then I really love this. I really love this. This is the smithing table, but because it's got the blues and the purples, they just match these blues and purples in here fabulously. And yeah, I really like that. I think that's my favourite. Well, that was a quick look at the darker colours in the new 1.16 Nether Update blocks, showing you which colour palettes they are and what you can use them with. Tell me which one is your favourite. Tell me in the comments below, and I shall see you in the next episode. Leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!